Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Twilight Princess HD. It's been a little while since we've last left off here. Last time, we finished up in the Arbiter's Grounds, and reached the top of the... we reached the top of the mirror chamber here, and... yeah, there in fact was a teleporter here, and we found out that the mirror is essentially broken up, and we're essentially beginning Act 2 of the game because we need to find a bunch of mirror pieces. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. In this part, we're actually probably going to be ignoring most of the main story at this point, because we just got a brand new tool here. I think we should probably go and see if we can make use of it, so... yeah, like most other instances of getting a new item, there are a couple of things we can get in here. One of the things I believe if we teleport to Bridge of Eldin, which we can now do after restoring this place before, one of the things should be just north of here, so that's where I'm going to be heading here. There's not really a whole lot we can do with the spinner, if I'm being honest. Like, it's... a lot of items in this game feel very situational, like, yeah, you'll use something like Mailman. You'll use the Mailman for something, sure. Let's see what you got. Mr. Link, I'm gonna deliver a letter, it's from Burns. Interesting. What would that be, I wonder? I have an idea, but I'm not really sure. You've been doing still a bomb enthusiast, still loving bombs, so I've got something interesting bombs in, so come by and pick up. Oh, wait. See what these babies can do. Interesting. I think that's our only letter we haven't seen yet. We'll definitely be sure to take a look at that. I'm also gonna transform into wolf here just so we can run a little faster here. And... but... not what I meant to do. I got completely disoriented with which direction I was going there. Okay, which way leads me north here? This way. So I was getting disoriented. Seeing the big guy off in the distance here kind of was what was tripping me up there. Any horse grass around? I think... yes! Something interesting you can actually do with the horse grass is that you can actually play this as Wolf Link as well. I don't know if I've shown this or not yet, but yeah, you can use the wolf to play the horse whistle as well. And that'll just bring us Epona all the same here. You still need to transform into human in order to ride Epona, but just figured I'd show that off there, because... yeah. Okay, now... if I'm not mistaken, there should be a spinner track somewhere in this area, according to my note-taking I had here. Aha, here we go. So... get out of here. Over this way, you may notice that there's just a spinner track over here. Very convenient circle over here. I wonder, gee, I wonder if there's a secret here. I just wonder if there is a secret here. I just wonder if there has to be a diggable hole here. There totally is. Yeah, oh, okay, good. For a second, I saw these Stalfos and I thought they were Redeads. I was like, oh god, no. Like, I don't remember that at all here. Once again, Stalfos, you'll want to use bombs on these guys. I think you can... yeah, you can just bomb them without even having to use the Helm Splicer. They have their shield in the way, so... yeah, just kind of keep that in mind, but otherwise, yeah, you can take them out just with bomb arrows all the same. Or regular bombs, anyway. And for doing all of that, we do in fact get a piece of heart. Collect 2 more for another full piece, which probably not gonna get until the next dungeon. A lot of the remainder of this game... Ooh, there's another chest here. A lot of the remainder of this game is gonna be a lot of, like... Oh, there's more... There's probably more bombs here, but... Can't really complain too much. Yep. But yeah, a lot of the remainder of this game is gonna be... We'll get a dungeon item, and then there's usually about 2 heart pieces you can get with each dungeon item, and that's pretty much all they're gonna really be good for the rest of the game, if I'm being honest. Like, not saying we won't be using the spinner, but it's gonna be very, very few and far between. So, yeah, I just figured I'd mention that. It's a shame, too, because, I mean, I think the spinner is actually a pretty cool item. Anyways, the next location that I'm gonna meet you is actually just north of another bridge. It's gonna be the... I'm gonna meet you guys a little bit north of the Great Bridge of Hylia here, because that's kind of where our next destination is gonna be. Meet you guys in a little bit. Prism. Alright. Oh, just over this way here on this path, you may notice this big chungus of a spinner track here. I think you see what we're going to be doing. This is definitely the much more involved spinner track here. Heading all the way up here just happens to net us. I'm actually kind of surprised I did that on my first try, but it nets us, in fact, another piece of heart. Very, very nice. I always liked this one here just because you can clearly see what you have to do here, but it's still cool all the same, and even if you fail, you can also just kind of do this to get back to where you were trying to go here. It's a fun little area, and I wish we got more areas like this, man. Like, the spinner is a really cool idea. It's just, you don't really use it a whole lot beyond this. There's like one more area I can think of where we're going to be using our spinner here, so... And I'll meet you guys when where that is. It's kind of on the south end of Castletown, so I'll meet you guys back here in another second. Alright, heading out the south end of Castletown here. This is the only other, at least off the top of my head, the only other thing that is jumping in my mind with the spinner that comes to mind here. I remember a story with this here. You see this treasure chest here? This was actually one of my very first kind of... Agatha again. This was actually kind of one of my first, like, things I had really heard about with Twilight Princess. I had a friend back in the day when this game was new, who, he had this game before I did, because, I was waiting until I got a Wii to get this game. I still had a GameCube, but I was more interested in playing the Wii version, I guess just because I was an impressionable kid and the Wii was new at the time and whatnot, and I thought playing a Zelda game with motion controls appealed to me more than without, which, funny how my stance on that's changed a lot in recent years, but anyways, my friend told me about this area one time that he had no idea how to get this treasure chest, because it's on a ledge. I was kind of just telling him, like, naming all... I knew of all the items in this, because I used to watch... Cheat on G4 all the time as a kid, and usually I noticed they were covering this game a lot around, like, the launch period and whatnot, and some other random G4 shows, like, I remember X-Play and Attack of the Show and whatever other random shows they had, like, random, like, tech shows at the time that were talking about this. I only really cared about Cheat at the time because that was a show that literally was telling you how to, essentially, like, Let's Playing before Let's Playing was a thing, so, and on network television, so... Anyway, I didn't know how to get this thing at all here, though. Like, I knew of the items, I knew kind of what they did, but I had no idea how to get this treasure chest at all. And even by the time I got the game, I kind of discovered the spot, and I'm like, oh, this was what Buddy was talking about there. And I'll show you how to actually get that. Even though I'm sure people probably know already, but... yeah, there's a claw shot target all the way up here that... very finicky trying to lock on to for some reason. But yeah, you can just kind of lock on here. And there's actually stuff over that way there. I don't remember what's over this way here, actually. It's kind of neat. Kind of a bit of an homage to Ocarina of Time, one might say, I guess. Because, yeah, we got to... This is a mechanic that's not really utilized all that much, but yeah, we can actually kind of hang across and shimmy our way over this way. I kind of didn't realize this was here. This is actually kind of neat to me. And if we head over this way... And turn back into Wolf. What is this here? I don't remember this treasure chest existing here, so it's probably money, but oh, it totally is money. Speaking of, I think that's what we're about to get from this other treasure chest as well, because if I remember right, this is also money here. If we don't do that there, you may have, like, realized my wording earlier by saying that you need spinner for this, and yeah, that's why I didn't really... That's why I waited until now to really kind of show this off here, because, yep, this is in fact a spinner track here. And if we just jump out in the middle there, it will send us here, and... It's a Miiverse stamping this. Surprised Zelda. Yeah, that's a very... Probably most of our faces when we figured out finally how to get this one. I thought that was a really clever puzzle, even if it was... a little out of the way and a little optional. I remember being really proud I figured out how to solve that one when I was younger, so yeah. Kinda wish that was more money there. I think this is a random time to do this. I'm just gonna try and grab like one more rupee here. Oh, this is grass here. I know grass can spawn rupees. There we go. I think I'm gonna make a donation to the guy who wants money, because I have quite a bit of money right now, and I'm not gonna need this much at the moment, so yeah, there's a guy who will want a fairly hefty sum of money here for a piece of heart, and I think it's one of the only heart pieces that's, like, available right now that I probably won't be getting anytime soon, because it's a lot of money this guy asks for. But we can make a donation. We're not really going to be spending much more money for the rest of the game, so why not? This guy here, I believe. If you would, for the sake of peace in Hyrule, will you make a donation? Sure. I'm going to be donating 500 rupees to this guy here. I think it's 1,000 that you need to donate in order to get the... piece of heart for this guy. So how many bugs we have, honestly? We could probably almost get that by now anyway. And I'll do it one more time, just in case, yeah, just in case we need, I don't think we'll need money in the area going forward, but in case we do, it would be nice to have at least some for the time being. With all of that being said, I think we're gonna call it an episode of Twilight Princess here. I know it's been a weird one with a lot of just optional stuff, but next time we'll be kind of progressing on with the main story, because there's certainly a lot, like, there's a lot more jump into the gameplay from here on out. Like, I'm only up to like 19 minutes of recording time right now, and that's with cutting out and some of the intro stuff that's being condensed down. And yeah, going forward, it's going to be very, very brisk with the pacing of the game. The second half of this game is just really great with pacing, I find. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.